Are you looking for more professional wrestling content? Well, you should check out my own YouTube channel at the Anthony Graves Pod. What do you expect to see? I have my own podcast called The Graveyard Shift, airing from Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1:30 p.m. on WNUW 98.5 FM. Can't make it live? You can watch the playback version of the show on YouTube. Wanting more content? We have interviews on the channel like rising star Nico Narciso, our commentator Joe Dombrowski, not to mention great professional wrestling clips. Still wanting more content? We go live on YouTube every Friday for a gaming stream at 11:30 p.m. Eastern and talk pro wrestling while interacting with you, the audience. It's the next page to blossom for professional wrestling content. Be a part of the Graveyard Shift podcast.
feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the Tantalizing One, and we have finally made it live at Bertucci's. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're here with the entire crew for the first time ever in the history of this YouTube channel. We are here graced with the presence of the one and only Anthony Blackwood Jr. Give him a hand, everybody.
Suck it, nation.
We're here with the one and only, what's his name, Kira?
Come on, Kira, give it to me. Come on.
Ricky.
That's right.
Ramo.
All right,
Get up, give it to us. Get up, give it to us. Get up, give it to him.
Hey.
We're here. Thank you, everybody, for coming out.
All right.
That's not what I wanted, though. I
The
wanted
guy-
to be rude. I want to.
Oh my God! Here we go. Can I get through the intro first? Thanks, guys. The guy who made
One
this.
second, 1 second.
Shut your mouth. The guy who made. It's gonna be a long night. The guy who made this happen, my boy. We met on circumstance, just happenstance. He could be my son. He could be my grandson. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
Reverse
Anthony
Kurt
Graves,
Angle.
shut your mouth. Anthony Graves. What's up, Graves? Give him a hand. And of course, you guys know him as Booty Short Bobby, No Bucks Bobby, Half Bucks Bobby. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Big Bucks Bobby in the house. And listen, this is a fact, okay? This show does not happen without this kid. She is the one and only. She's the producer. Kira, give it to Kira. In case you don't know, this is the Tantalizing Tony YouTube show, wrestling show, and I am the YouTube champion no matter what anybody else says. I'm looking at the camera because I'm usually looking straight, but it's over here. There's a lot of people that claim to be champion, but unless you got the titles, you're not the champ. Speaking of titles, and you two can get out of here, beat it. Get out of here. Goodbye. See ya. Bye. Speaking of titles, can you pass it to me, please? Tonight, we'll be raffling off, thanks to Ravishing Ricky Ramone, the Scratch logo. In fact, Big Boss, come here and bring it close to the camera. The Scratch logo, Attitude Era title. This will be raffled off tonight. Everyone in the building is eligible because they purchased something. If you still got time, all my Red Clay so-called friends, we're going to support you. I'm calling people out today. Get down here to Bertucci. Kia's here, everybody. Kia's in the building. And shout out to Lorraine who got
in the building.
Kia.
Kia is not dead to us. The rest of you, get away from us.
And shout out to Lorraine who got sick. Yeah, she got sick, so she couldn't make, but she was coming. And
I feel like she always gets sick when I'm coming. I think that's what's happening.
I think a lot of people get sick when you're coming.
I think she's allergic to ABJs.
I think a lot of people allergic to ABJs.
Guys, I hate to interrupt.
Oh,
But
yes. Sorry.
during the intro, which we mashed up my intro and your intro, which I thought was pretty good.
I think it was good.
We got a super chat already
What?
for $4.99 from Sam.
Sam Baboon? Yes, Sam.
$4.99 super chat.
And Sam says, "Hey
Let's
Tony,
go.
did you know about Vince McMahon's plan wanting to come back to WWE and wants to sell WWE? What do you guys think about it?"
Sell it. I don't care.
Sell it. You don't care. Look, Vince wants to have a power play, of course, because he was ousted because of what happened with the, with all his sexual problems and all the money. And now he wants to try to throw a monkey wrench in Triple A's program.
Yep.
Can't happen. Yeah, thank you. Boo that man. Vince, just go retire. We need a WWE the way it is. It's much better now. Vince, just go away. Live in peace. Stop messing with everything.
Yeah, I mean, the guy has done so much already for the business. I think his time has come. he could go out and just probably live on the beach like every single day, right? He could just go on.
This is
his life.
the time where we need Linda McMahon. We need Linda.
No, we don't.
We need Linda.
No,
Not in the
this is-
WWE.
Keep her with Trump.
We
and
need
she can do
her.
her own thing.
We need her to keep her husband away from the business. She needs to make him an iced tea. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Vince's girlfriend should run it.
What? Which one? Wow. So we get a super chat.
Mae Young's
Can we show a
gone.
super chat video?
Yeah, of course we
So
can.
look, play the Mikey one. So every time we get a super chat, if you guys don't know, there's a video for super chat, and we're gonna play with it. Mikey, you're watching. I love you. Go to bed.
Which one is Mikey?
Shout out to Mikey.
Mikey, my son.
Actually, that one.
Yeah. we still-
Hey, I'm Mikey. Thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding ding.
And let's give it up for Sam for the $4.99.
Thank you, Sam.
Sam for the $4.99.
And
Super chat.
thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding ding.
Ding, ding.
Ding ding.
Ding.
That's the catchphrase, guys.
Right.
So in case you guys, the people that are watching, there's no audio back there for them, so they don't know he's saying ding ding. That's his catchphrase. But yeah, so look, we got a star-studded cast and a guest. It's crazy. I never get overwhelmed, but I am so excited, so thankful. Look at the crowd. It's crazy.
It is
right?
crazy.
Give yourselves a hand. All right, so
And I think we get started off really well.
Let's do it.
Because they actually sponsored this event for the third event for Bertucci's. We got to bring them on. They got a show coming up this Saturday. I believe it's called For the People. We have AXW Wrestling. They're going to be coming on right here and right now. Let's bring them on. AXW. Let's get them
Come on, Eric.
I'll be back.
As they get their food.
Yeah.
How's it going, man? We just met Antonio.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
So we got a big show coming up for the people at the historic Hamburg Fieldhouse, guys. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect on January 7th.
Uncle Slam.
Oh, AXW is for the people. You can only expect the best wrestling because we're for the people. In Slamburg, Pennsylvania, you never know what's going to happen, too. It's an awesome event. We're going to help do a 50-50 for the Special Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of good things. What do you have to say there, Antonio?
So after the Special Olympics, also the Hamburg School District Youth Wrestling Team will be there in attendance.
Mhm.
And also Uncle Slam is going to celebrate at the end of the night with some milk.
That's right.
Is that 2% or whole?
We're slamming some almond milk for the people.
Almond milk.
Let's give it up for almond milk.
Yeah. Speaking of almond milk, one of our talents, I like to use talent, because the athletes are talents in the wrestling ring. Leo Sparrow, the vegan.
Right.
So you guys did an interview with him. How did that go?
It went amazing. I get along with him. Tantalizing Tony, unfortunately,
Yes,
did
he
not.
was on this show actually.
Yeah,
He was on this show.
we actually knew he was trained by not Joe Buck, Pat Buck.
Yes.
I love you, Jared. But yeah, Leo Sparrow versus. Honestly, it's one of the matches of the card that I'm most excited for because it's going to be a former Pennsylvania megastar who kind of left our area, went down to Florida. Kakoa is coming back to Pennsylvania, and we're getting Kakoa versus the Rookie of the Year in my heart. He didn't win it in PWI, but the Rookie of the Year, Leo Sparrow, and that match is going to be an absolute banger.
We also are featuring our main event, 2 out of 3 falls, which will be Ian, the champion, Ian Bush against Matt Quay. And you know a little bit more about Matt Quay as well.
Yeah, Matt Quay is originally a Chikara talent who then trained under the Dungeon. Now he's doing some stuff with CZW. But him and Ian Bush have been friendly rivals for a long time in their career. And now it's kind of getting to the point where Ian is he realizes that the hammer is coming up and taking a little bit of that spotlight. And now we're going to see who can do it in a best out of 2 or 3 falls match. And sorry, Ian Bush, you're a bum and new Matt Quay.
And I think, Ian, you need to get a haircut too, by the way. So going back, So Uncle Slam, we introduced him at our last show, November of 2022, and now he is moving forward our full-time mascot. So how do you feel about that?
It feels great. Anything to help the people, to help the American people. I like to stand up for anybody that was bullied out there. Anybody, any kids out there, I got your back. Come to Uncle Slam, it'll help you forever.
And real
USA, USA, USA.
Also, ladies, if you're in attendance or you're watching at home, Uncle Slam doesn't normally wear a T-shirt under this jacket. Guy's ripped up. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you.
For anybody that's under 18, close your eyes. We have a preview.
Now, real quick, we were next to each other at Icons of Wrestling, and obviously Kevin Kelly's presence was there, and he's become a great partner with AXW. Talk a little bit about Kevin Kelly getting involved and how it's going to really change things up on January 7th.
So it started way back at our autism awareness show, which is Honor. And yes, which will be happening again. And Jared will go ahead and post some of that special events that's going to go on for that show later on. You can follow us at AXW Wrestling. That's all over on social media, TikTok. We might even be on Instacart. I'm not sure yet, but we're all over the network. So anyway, so Kevin was out, and he was a seminar class. Okay. You know, and from there, he just loved being inside that arena, saw the potential, and loved what we do. We are a wrestling entertainment company. Entertainment. What we do is we help, like Uncle Slam said, we help the community, the people around us. We spread the love. And yes, it is awesome. Free hugs today. Anybody want one? Anyway, so and so we tie in. Every show is different. Our show coming up this weekend, we have the Special Olympic athletes coming in. They're going to be doing a 50-50 raffle. Also, that will help with their program, buying whatever they need to continue carrying the torch and being proud, you know, for their family and friends. And also, we have the high school team coming out. They're, you know, more spectating a little bit, but the children is going to keep their eyes open and be stargaze with the talent in the ring and say, hey, I want to be that guy. So they have somebody to look up to, a new friend, maybe a new mentor or something. So we're just giving love in any kind of way possible. So
speaking of looking up to somebody, someone recently who was a huge member of the Hamburg community coming out of retirement, going for the title. Let's talk about that guy.
Oh, Ed House? Ed House. Give it up for Ed House. Ed House. He preferred more of the wooing than the clapping. Anyway, but Ed House, yes, Ed House, he is the house. Have you seen him?
I have not in a while.
Yeah, he is big like a house. Anyway, he's going to be partner up with Laszlo, the Intimidator champion, and they're going to be facing the Bad Street champions, A.K. Willis and Jason Andrews.
Yes. Wow. And here's some of the card as well you can expect. It's on the screen right now for the show on the 7th. I'm very excited to see what you guys put up because I've been seeing a lot of your posts, and I must say, you know, it seems like AXW is really trying to step it up this year in 2023.
I think we've been stepping. We just want to keep moving forward and keep the gas pedal down and keep going, re-innovating ourselves and growing, you know, and growth, you know, and also maturing along the way. So we are in gathering talents, not just locally, but out of states. So we have a different product, you know, moving forward. You're not going to see the same guys in every township locally wrestling. You're going to be seeing people from Tennessee and Texas and who knows, maybe Japan. Hey, Kevin Kelly, you heard me. We need some people from Japan. But yeah, I'm excited as well as a fan just looking at it. You know, I'm excited to see what Goldie and the Golden Era does against Tough Guy Inc. and Andy Header. Those two matches are going to be stellar. Especially the Goldie and Andy Header.
We all know that ain't nobody better than Andy Header. But also, this is a rebranding from Outbreak Wrestling. Yeah. And with the rebranding, I mean, there's a lot of titles out there. Is it going to be a slow burn? Or are we going to start unveiling some new looks at some championships soon?
Let's just leave that in the ring. All right. Let's just leave that in the ring. So we just hope everybody comes out, support, you know, not only just support AXW, but support the people around us. Everybody in that arena, you know, reach out, give a hug, donate, be involved, and also if you're coming, we're still collecting. I don't know if we're announced it or not, but we'll be collecting for coats and blankets, and we'll be giving them to a charity nearby as well.
That's awesome.
If you have experienced Outbreak Wrestling back in the day, I don't think it's happened in probably quite some time, but the coolest thing I'm excited for when it comes back to AXW Wrestling in the Hamburg Fieldhouse is the bleachers are coming out.
Yes.
We're pulling the bleachers out, and tickets are insanely cheap. If you get them pre-sale, right, they're really cheap at the moment. They're a little more at the door the day of. What's that?
They're $5.
There you go, $5 to the bleachers. Now, listen, Hamburg Fieldhouse, I would know. We did a whole episode on it. Not just Snuka hit Piper with the coconut in that building. Dusty Rhodes cut some closed-circuit promos. Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, you named it, from the WWF, have wrestled in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. And when you come in and those seats you're sitting on, they are the original seats that those people sat on when they seen those stars. And when you look up at the lights at those buildings, they are Vince Sr.'s lights. So not only are you experiencing some amazing wrestling in today's time, but it's like stepping in a time machine, and you're experiencing wrestling as it once was with Vince Sr. It's a great experience.
Yeah, I mean, it's historic, and like Blackwell said, it's really an experience. Really, if you're a pure wrestling fan, hardcore wrestling fan, coming out and stepping into that arena is really stepping into a piece of history. Guys, do you have anything else you want to kind of say about the 7th? Kind of advertise, maybe give a sneak peek about what could happen.
What could happen on January 7th is
Matt Quay wins the title. I said it.
Matt Quay wins the title. What else? Anybody else here? Tantalizer Tony, what is a prediction for you for this 7th show? This Saturday.
I'm eating. Prediction? Pain.
Pain. I think he's talking about the tag team Bad Street Championship match. I think that's going to be a painful match to watch. We also have a skit with Izzy McCoy. We don't know what she's going to be doing, but she's going to be there.
Last time she brought the Blue Meanie, so anything's possible.
She did. And the Blue Meanie was dancing. They danced away, and they went down to the local pizza shop and danced there too. So
also, not only just professional wrestling, but if you come early to the show, we're going to have amazing stars doing signings and meet and greets. You can meet possibly, in my opinion, probably the next Impact Women's Champion, Deanna Purrazzo. Lady Frost and Killer Victor Benjamin.
Yes, the Undisputed Champion.
Philly Mike will be there, who just recently had his entire knee replaced. He wrestled the last 4 years with a torn ACL, MCL, and a destroyed MCL and meniscus. So if you guys come out, please support him. We'll also have Christina Marie signing some stuff, as well as Savio Vega.
Yes.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Ricardo Rodriguez will be there.
His partner, Savio partner.
I don't remember Savio's partner. Yeah, that guy.
There you go.
Who else will be there?
Recently just added again, moment ago, Adina Still. Not confirmed yet. Well, I almost. I check back here in an hour or so. We'll let you know. But I don't want to forget. So a little bit behind the scenes here is Kevin Kelly. Like I said, going back to him and how he got involved was he saw the love that was presented into the arena.
Right.
And that's what I hope and we hope AXW continue to do for 2023.
What actually happened, I'll tell you, is he heard one of the greatest commentators coming out of the Northeast PA, and he said, "How do I get a hold of that kid?" And his name is BP Burke. So that's.
But if you see Uncle Slam and you run into him, say, "Hey, Uncle Slam, how are you?" He may have something for you for 2023. That's right.
Well, guys, let's give it up for AXW. I'm excited for the show on the 7th, and I appreciate you guys helping sponsor this event and coming on the show.
If you can't make it on the 7th, we have February 18th. We have April 28th. Right, Jarrett? Is that the 28th? I don't have a flyer in front of me. Jarrett, you can't see him, but he's the brains and the mechanics of AXW.
February 18th.
April 29th, June 24th, September 16th, October 14th.
What?
November 11th.
What?
And December 23rd.
What?
So going back to September will be Legends Fan Fest. That's all I have to say. It is not in the heat anymore. We
Must see
moved
TV.
it.
Must see TV.
Last year we had the likes of Booker T, Greg Valentine, Dominic Benucci, Sergeant Slaughter, Demolition. This year, who knows?
But they claimed last year too.
It would be.
Yes, the claim was there. What do they? Never mind. We can't do that. We can do what they do. Oh my gosh! Let's end this. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give it up for AXW.
Give it up for
Thank
AXW,
you.
guys.
Thank you for
Thank you, guys.
All right. 2 moments. Give it up for Bobby Buffet.
He'll be on shortly.
One more time for Bertucci's. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem. Thanks, Antonio. All right.
Of course.
So look, before we get the next guest up, right? I want to do this because I've been waiting for this face to face with you. Can you switch seats with him real quick if you don't mind? Oh, wow. Yeah.
We have guests.
Come on. Come check it out. We're rich. We're famous.
We have stickers. If you're of age, you can have all three.
Yeah. Come here. First of all, we got some patrons. We got some guests. Just came to get your food, right? Is that what you did?
We just ate.
Just ate. First of all, I'm Tantalizing Tony, Anthony Graves, Anthony Blackwell, Ravish and Richie. How's the food here? How's the food?
Oh, the food is delicious.
Oh, yeah, Mike. Okay, so what'd you have?
I had a soup and a salad.
So when you watching your weight, you weigh like $120 soaking wet, if that. Give me a break.
I just thought it'd be good.
You look great. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And what about?
Also, we had chicken wings. We had wings.
Oh,
and I
wings are always good. Wings are
and
good.
rolls, and we asked for rolls too.
Lot of bread.
Yeah. Lot of bread.
The bread's
You have
good.
to ask for them to go. That's the key.
So you
And then they give you more for
so you
free.
ate some and then you put some in a bag.
Yeah, let me say, can we have some rolls to go?
Wow.
Oh,
The food
I'm
cost.
so sorry. It's because they're that good.
The food cost just went up. Look at that. See that?
We
Free.
actually drove 35 minutes to come here because the Bertucci's in our town closed. We did drive 40 minutes.
Wow.
And Ardmore.
They drove 35 minutes. Hey. You're live on the podcast right now, live on the Tantalizing Tony show, as well as the Anthony Grace Pod. Hi, wrestling, but we're talking food right now. How was the food? Was it good?
So good.
Are you coming back?
Oh yeah,
Did you tip your waitress?
absolutely.
Good job. Give me a hand. Yes. What's your name?
I'm Sophie.
What's your name?
I'm Gwen.
And your name?
Izzy.
All right, Sophie, Gwen, and Izzy, right? I get that right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm say. Give him a hand. Now get out of here. Beat it.
One more time for Charlie's Angels, ladies.
Yeah.
and
Oh
gentlemen.
yeah. Hey.
And real quick, she took a sticker.
She
I
took
love
a sticker.
ABJ.
She's getting stickers,
Great
guys.
to your friends.
I love
ABJ. I love
Anthony Blackwell Jr.
Anthony Black. I love ABJ. Not I love a BJ. I love ABJ. Okay.
Gotta be specific with it.
And real breadsticks, I'll tell you that.
Hey. Oh.
And real quick as well, Mike mentioned a Google review, 5-star Google reviews. If you guys can go on Google right now, search up Bertucci, Springfield, PA, you can give us a 5-star Google review, and that'll help us out.
I just did it.
You just did it.
Yes, Lavelle's in the house. What's up, Lavelle?
Lavelle's here.
Lavelle and the boys. This place is basically, you know what? So the first show, we literally had 2 people in the building, and we were making a lot of noise. I'm going to show the camera. Hold up. This is crazy.
Oh.
This is nuts.
We have the members of the nation that I like here.
So look, guys. I'm going to pan this around a bit. So here we go. Let's everybody. Wait. That's everybody here. We sold out, baby.
It's sold out.
Let's go.
That's fine.
That's good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. So listen, okay, guys. Now, if you watch wrestling, if you watch WWE like I do, I have a scenario, right?
You have a scenario.
I have a scenario. Here's a scenario. And this guy here, the reason why I put him next to me is not because I like him. I'd much rather sit next to Richie. He smells better. And this guy, he smells like.
Smelled my beard oil. It's really
Oh,
nice.
God. Anyway. So look, we all know the bloodline, right? Roman Reigns, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and Sami Zayn, right?
Before anything, real quick.
Yes.
If we had a collective idea, if you watch wrestling on a weekly basis, who do we all think is going to be the person who dethrones Roman at WrestleMania?
Okay, wait.
Keep going because you're gonna do great in this room.
Let's say this. If you think it's wait, listen up. If you think it's Cody Rhodes, if you think Cody's gonna beat Roman, please raise your hand. Cody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you think it's gonna be Sammy, raise your hand. Okay? So it's about
we're drug testing all of you.
So Cody's got the win. Cody's got the win by a few. But let me just give my scenario on why, okay? Look, everybody loves Cody Rhodes. Cody's great. Cody was in WWE as Stardust. He's a Rhodes. His dad was the American Dream. That's the Rhodes daddy. He does it better. But yeah, that's right. The hard times. Give him the hard times.
Listen, when you win a book of world champion, baby, you got to do one thing and one thing only, and that's book someone who's gonna make you money, daddy. And I'll tell you right now, I love Sammy. He works really hard, but it ain't going to be Sammy Rhodes who's going to bring you in the money, daddy. It's going to be my baby boy, Cody Rhodes.
Look, Cody Rhodes is great. He's a face. He's very macho. And since you're doing impressions, I say macho. Yeah, I don't think so, brother. What I'm thinking, I've been thinking. I've been thinking Sami Zayn all the way. Yeah, you saying no, Cody? No. Sami Zayn for the championship. Dig it. But let me tell you this, right? Here's the thing. What I want to talk about. You believe because Cody Rhodes is the face. He's a good-looking guy. He made a name for himself, independence. AEW started the company. He should win, right? Let me give you my scenario why this is bullshit.
That's not why.
Bull crap.
That's not why.
Why is it?
I think it's a business move. I think Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is the guy who makes you the money. He's the guy you put on the lunchbox. He's the guy you put on the cover of your video game. He's the guy that's gonna do. He's the next John Cena. He's gonna be your Make-A-Wish guy.
The next John Cena.
Love Sami Zayn. If it was my choice, I'd put the title on Sami too. But at the end of the day, in the wrestling business, it's about making money. Okay. And Cody's the guy who's your cash cow.
I'm done with you talking now. I'm done with you talking.
I think logically.
Forget logic, okay? Let's talk about this. We have some great moments in the history of wrestling, okay? It's called a pop, right?
Yeah.
The pop is when you get the biggest ovation, right? Okay, so anybody remember a guy named Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30? One of the biggest pops all the time, right? Anybody remember Kofi Mania?
Right.
So look,
I love he's going this route.
Not going this route because it's the way we should go. And you're pissing me off with this because you won't even understand where I'm coming from. So look, Cody Rhodes has done everything. He's great. Don't get me wrong, right? But let's keep this 100, okay? When Cody was in WWE the first time, Mr. Stardust couldn't get over, right? Could he get over?
You're right.
Okay, so he leaves. He goes. He takes his ball. He goes home. He goes on the independent scene. He goes to Ring of Honor. He does his thing. He does great. Don't get me wrong. Wait, no, he does great. He did good. He did great.
Started his own company.
He did.
No big deal.
He started his own company that he's no longer with anymore, right? Then he comes back to WWE. I'm home. I'm back. He's fought one guy, Seth Rollins. He got hurt, right? So you're telling me the guy has a torn pec, right? He's been out for 5.5 to 6 months. He may be back at the Royal Rumble or maybe the week before. You're telling me you're going to book a storyline with him and Roman Reigns for 3.5 months before WrestleMania, when Sami Zayn has been with the bloodline over 1.5 years, making everybody laugh, entertaining everybody, put his dues in, never left. He's the liberator. He's the conspiracy theorist guy. He's NXT champion. He's done everything that he's asked of. Every crappy gimmick they give him, he's done it. He's overshadowed everybody. And you want to bring back Cody Rhodes and give him the title because his name is Rhodes. Bull shit.
Now, here, real quick, here you go. How many people, let's be honest, that are now saying they loved Sammy when he did the last 3 gimmicks now because he's killing the game? When he was doing those gimmicks, they were not the top of WWE. You talk about Kofi Mania. You talk about Daniel Bryan. They did it on their own. They weren't attached to the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
But Kofi,
they stood on their own 2
Wait a
feet
minute.
and were put into the greatest
Daniel
stable
Bryan.
in professional
Here we go.
wrestling.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan was attached to the Wyatt family at one point. He was attached.
Wait, are you
Let
really
me finish.
gonna
Let
use
me
that?
finish. Let me finish. He was attached to the Wyatt family. Had a gimmick with them.
Roll the credits.
This is the problem here. See, here's the problem with this show. Okay, and the last time I checked, let me shut up. Anyway, look. Here's the thing. He was attached with different people. You telling me that people didn't help Daniel Bryan get over? Because the first time, because when Daniel Bryan's champion the first time, when he beat the Big Show, remember that when he cashed in? He wasn't over like he was. He wasn't over right away. He organically got over and got better and got more popular. Daniel Bryan was a great wrestler, but he wasn't a great personality until the Yes movement. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
that's fair.
Okay. Right. Organically, Kofi was attached to the New Day, right? And then look, they figured Kofi's put his time in. Ali got hurt. He got the Elimination Chamber. Organically grew, right?
Mhm.
Sami Zayn organically. He didn't ask. He was given every. He had the. My boy Brock. Wait a minute,
Did
you.
he grow through his wrestling
Wait
matches,
a
or did he
minute,
grow
you.
through his character?
Wait a minute, you. He had to wrestle Johnny Knoxville at WrestleMania, and nobody else could have put that over except Sami Zayn. Why do you not? Why do you not reward the guy that has been there? He didn't take his ball and went home. He stayed. We all talk about how Sasha walked out because she couldn't fill her contractual obligations. Well, so did Cody. He ran away. He left. Took his ball. He did better. He went to a smaller court. It's like Jordan going to play with the Wizards. He wasn't as good, right? And neither was Cody. Leave me alone.
If we're gonna reward guys for not leaving, why is the same conversation not being said for Kevin Owens?
I don't book the place, but Kevin has been champion. Kevin has been champion. What's your question? Question the audience. Yeah.
There's time between now and Mania for Roman to lose those belts.
Absolutely.
There is, but it ain't happening.
There's time for the great one to return.
Look, I'm not sticking anything in The Rock, okay? Everybody wants The Rock to come and whatever. All I'm saying is this, is why don't we give, why, it could happen, but here's my thing though. Why is everybody so high on Cody? Because because he looks good, because he had a reality show, because he was a CEO of a company. Why are we not, we all complain that we never give the guys that put their time in the title. Sami Zayn is the best, who's the better wrestler?
Cody.
What? I quit the show. Between
Cody and Sammy.
Cody's the better wrestler. You're back.
Cody.
If I can,
A better wrestler than Sami Zayn. Go ahead, Graves.
If I can interject,
You guys are nuts.
now. Look,
Everybody, the guy talking right now. You know what?
He's a booker, isn't he? Are you a booker? Are you
he's a
doing
booker.
He owns pro wrestling.
So he knows wrestling.
He owns pro wrestling and he also works. And I don't know if he's retired, but the way he's talking right now, maybe Tan Tony and the man made because real talk. Shut your mouth, Kia. No, let's just keep this 100. Because if you're telling me that you think that Sami Zayn is not a better wrestler than Cody Rhodes, come on, Ron. I love you, but I'm about to come over there.
All of them.
What?
All of them.
I want him off the show.
All right, here now as bookers, we have bookers in the audience. I love Sammy, but if you book a character to win the championship, comedy characters are not going to be the guy to bring you money. Now, if you revert,
Cody can wrestle, Cody can talk, Cody will talk. Trust me, that is I love what they're doing with Sammy. I think Sammy should get the title next. But if we're talking the best performer, working wrestler, all right.
now let me. I just want to. I want to say something. I want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing.
I'm about to blow
The thing that you mentioned, right, was Cody Rhodes left and he went to the independent scene. He did AEW and all that.
He did great.
The one thing
went the Ring of Honor.
He did great. He did great. I'm not disputing that.
No. I just want to say something.
He did great.
The thing about it is when Sami Zayn came to WWE, he already had all that experience. So Cody Rhodes, when he first came into the business, he went straight to WWE, and not everybody's going to be like a Randy Orton. Not everybody's going to be like a John
I get
Cena.
that, but people. I get
so
that.
when he,
I'm sorry. I'm older. 18 concussions. I forget if I don't say it quick. Okay. All I'm saying is this: is that when Sammy first came in, he wasn't a comedy character. He was Sami Zayn in NXT.
He was essentially Gargano before Gargano.
Vince made him a comedy character. You know what he did? He goes, "This is what Vince is giving me. I got to work with it." He's not booking himself. Vince booked him that way. So who? Sammy, right? Versus Finn Balor. Who versus who? Cesaro. Okay. That was phenomenal. So thank you. So you're proving my point.
So do you take a 2-year Roman Reigns title run and have him lose to a comedy character?
I'll tell you how
do you take a 2-year title run and have him lose into the next hottest thing of wrestling, Cody Rhodes?
I tell you how you. Go ahead, Rich. Give me the mic. Go ahead, Rich.
What's going to happen is this. Bloodline has been running chaos on Raw, right? They've been running rampant. So the punishment for Roman Reigns is going to be Adam Pearce is probably going to strip him of the WWE Championship before the Royal Rumble. This leaves Roman with one title, the Universal, And also, this brings The Rock, and if you got The Rock, which I hope they don't, because I think that's overrated, honestly, in my opinion. No more Black Adam for him. But I think you get Roman in the main event. If it is with The Rock, it's for the Universal. And you got Cody on Raw. I would say put him again with Seth Rollins because they have a banger. And I think it's time for Seth to get the title. But change of plans because Seth is injured. So who do we put in that spot? Do you bring the Scottish Warrior in for SmackDown and put him against Cody if they have a match? Who's the man on Raw that would challenge Cody for that title if he was to get the title?
I am so upset.
Who you got, Tone? Who you got?
I got Tone. I got heart pains. Got heartburn is what I got right now, and it's not from the Bertucci food because their food's great. I got heartburn from this conversation. This is crazy because I don't understand. Like we all talk about loyalty. We've had our own. Let's break down the fourth wall in this mother. Okay, we've all had our differences and our arguments and fought, right? Mm-hmm. And what keeps us together? Our loyalty and our friendship and keeping it real, right? Mm-hmm. Loyalty. We're not rewarding Sammy for his loyalty at all. We're giving it to Cody because what? Because Cody. So what? If that's the case, how come Drew's not champion?
Hold on.
I hate this table. I hate this table.
1 second. If somebody walked in right now who is another content creator,
yeah,
and there's 3 promoters here and a YouTube channel,
I'd beat their ass.
And this person walked in with 1 million subscribers, and me and Grage are sitting at 500 and 600. Guess who you're going to attach your horse to because they have more eyes on your product?
Well, guess who's
you're going to attach yourself to the $1 million subscriber, Cody Rhodes.
You're right. You know what? You're right. Just like I'm glad you made that analogy, Blackwell. Because how many subscribers do you have?
I only have 400.
How many do you have?
I think 6.
How many do you have?
19.
And they're attaching the horse to 10 lives and Tony. So how am I wrong? Yeah. What about that? I'm going heel in here. That's right. I'm going heel.
By the way, we were all invited to this show.
Oh, sorry. No, look, they've all people like, what's going on? They've all got good points. I'm just saying this. I am a wrestling fan. I'm older than them, and I'm nostalgic. I love the big pop. I like when Warrior beat Hogan. I like the feel-good moments. I loved when.
Then why didn't Doink beat or any of the other comedy counters beat Hogan?
That's not. You're gonna put Doink down the same as Sami Zayn. Come on, man. Look, I loved when Macho and Liz got back together. Great moment. Yeah. I love those moments. I love those big moments. I love when you can see, something organically happen, like when Daniel Bryan with Kofi, and I think Sammy fits that bill. I like Cody Rhodes. I think Cody's great. All I'm saying is you're not giving him a chill. Like, no, it can't. Can't do it.
The whole story about Cody Rhodes coming back to WWE is for one reason: to fulfill his father's legacy and to get the title. He even said, "Hold on, Tony, give me a second.
Oh shit!
I'm about to ravish you for me." Cody Rhodes is going to be the man on Raw after WrestleMania. That's just what it is. There's no reason for Cody not to win the title. His whole comeback story is to win the WWE Championship, not the Universal. So if he wins both, I'm sure he's probably going to say, "I only want the WWE. I came for the WWE title." Or they'll split it in the draft. They're going to do something. But Cody Rhodes, I'm saying it here, I guarantee Cody Rhodes is going to be the man walking out of WrestleMania with at least one of those titles.
I hate you.
Now, here's a question.
I hate you.
Does Cody Rhodes come back as a surprise entrance in Rumble, or does he come back before? Huh? So here's my take. I don't think Cody Rhodes is a surprise entrant. Cody Rhodes is all about the build-up. He's all about the promo before. I think Cody Rhodes shows up before Rumble, announces his entry, and cuts the promo.
Yeah, I agree with that. Look, you got good takes. You're not a dummy. Yeah,
I know.
But you are you're so opinionated, and as am I. But you never want to ever hear anybody else's.
Oh, I hear it, but it doesn't make sense.
It makes you. How can you say this? We'll be here all day. I'm not gonna stop until WrestleMania. Okay.
Maybe we should let Tony cool down for a second.
I'm not cool.
I think you need to cool.
Get your hands off me. Let me say something. You guys better leave me alone. Okay. You're about to see something about to be a Royal Rumble up in Bertucci today. You'll keep messing me. Look, we got Pro Wrestling R in the building. He made a comment. We might as well get. Are they next?
No.
Who's next? Oh, I'm not reading. I don't read. Oh, see, guys, this is why I don't do none of the backstage stuff. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay, Ramon. Rhea Ramon. Yeah. Okay, not Ravish, Ricky Ramon.
Not you.
So Rhea, is that your? Are they related? No. Is Rhea Ramon and Ravish Ricky Ramon related? Are they related?
Might find out tonight.
Oh my God.
23. What is it?
Well, you can ask that question. I can't. I'm not trying to get canceled.
Ancestry.
Let's bring him on, ladies and gentlemen. Rhea Ramon. Let's bring him on to the show.
Rhea Ramon. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's Roman.
Acknowledgement.
Oh, it's Roman.
Roman?
Do it again.
Oh, it's Roman. Oh, okay. See,
Wait, oh yeah, you misread that.
listen. Let me explain something to you, bro. I didn't graduate. Okay, just leave me alone. Okay, so
He's from New York. Relax.
I see Ramon. I'm from Brooklyn, not New York. It's different. Who's getting up? I'm not leaving my seat. This is my show. I'm not leaving.
You're interviewing.
Nah, I'm not leaving. I apologize for getting your name wrong, bro. But I got Ramon next to me, and now it's. Listen. Are you dead? Are you dead? Dad, I apologize. I'm a dad too. I messed up. You know what? We can't say this here, but you know this. You effed up. You go. You messed up. You messed up. You messed up. You. Okay, enough. In fact, leave me alone, bro. Go ahead, Graves.
So we thank you for being on the show as well. It's the first time meeting actually as well.
Don't overreach over me, okay? Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'm so upset right now.
You got upset about Sami Zayn.
Aren't you with me or no? You're not with me on this? What do you mean?
There we go.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Go ahead, bro.
So let's talk about your wrestling career and where people can find you as well. I'm gonna post something in the chat as well where we can find you on Facebook. But tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, for starters, I started wrestling professionally at 2017.
Okay.
I've been wrestling for about 4 years now, pro. I have different championships under my belt, and a lot of it honestly is came from my dad. Not gonna lie, it came from my dad. He
Okay.
Dad has been pushing me.
All right, Dad.
Let's give it up.
I love that. That's my man. That's respect right there. I love that. We friends now because that was good, bro. I like that. I love you now. This guy's the best. I love you, man. Hey, listen. It's Rio Roman. Okay, relax. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm not a dummy, guys. Dummy.
Yeah.
You can find me on Facebook at Rio Roman, Instagram realistic_Roman.
We'll put all your stuff in the chat in the description so you see it. All right,
It's up right now too.
They got you.
And on YouTube as well. I made sure to subscribe to you. So you talk about being in the business as well. What's it like been for you kind of getting into professional wrestling? Tell us a little bit. I've seen guys train, pro wrestling is no joke. It's legit. There's people online that always like to say it's fake. It's not because it's real deal. It's 365. There's no off season at all. So tell us a little bit about that. How you've been able to kind of adapt to the pro wrestling lifestyle.
Oh man, it's been a ride. It's been a ride. In these 4 years, it's definitely been a ride. I've met some great people. I wrestled for Pro Wrestling R. I met a lot of great people. Daniel Alexander is one of my best friends from Monster Factory. Bobby Buffet is one of my good friends.
He's gonna be on too.
This life's really been treating me very well, and I'm very happy for where I've been, where I'm at right now, and I appreciate everybody, even Ron Starr, Bobby, Daniel.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. So I'm talking to you as an OG that's been in the business. So I've wrestled all over the country, out of the country a little bit. And so how old are you?
I'm 22.
22. So you got your whole life ahead of you. So how has it been for you, the whole journey? Now you've been wrestling 4 years, you said. Is it as easy as you thought it was going to be, or is it harder?
Nah, it's definitely harder.
What's hard about it? What's the hardest part about being a professional wrestler at a young age, trying this? What's so hard?
Mostly trying to get more exposure. It's definitely a wild ride. It's not gonna, you don't always get a yes. A lot of times you hear a no.
You gonna get a lot of no's. Just so you know, you gotta get a lot of no's, and you gotta use those no's. Use as a shield because you're gonna get a lot. Because if you're good, and I think you're good just by talking the way you talk about your dad, it's not about the moves in the ring. It's about you as a person. Because the move, anybody can learn wrestling moves. Anybody here can learn a wrestling move, but you can't always learn to be a good person. But how you talk about your dad, this is advice from an OG. You're gonna get better by having respect, and you simply can't have respect. Let me ask you this: Have you met what you said? You get a lot of no's, right? You get a lot of no's. Have you met anybody that gave you a no that just wanted just to punch him in the mouth? Really? Because you'll get there. You get to that point, Ron. You get to that point.
Nah, I haven't met somebody like I haven't met.
Oh,
like
you
that
will.
yet.
You will. You will. People. I'm gonna give you some. I'm letting you know. People, because you're in this business is cutthroat. It's cutthroat. Yeah, right. But right. They're gonna exactly like you said. They're gonna tell you no just because you. But here's the thing: if you love this, if you really love this, don't let anybody turn you against this. Because I made the mistake of walking away young and to get back in. Don't walk away if you love this. Stay with it. You'll get a lot of people putting you down. They're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna ridicule you. Use that because in 10 years, these people that close the door in your face gonna be begging you. They're gonna be begging you, yo, please. Go ahead. Anthony.
No, I'm only in it a year and a half, and I'm commentary. But the biggest thing I'll tell you is when you're in a locker room and you're with those veterans who are just negative and they're like, "I hate that I'm here. I can't stand that." We just talked about this on my last podcast. Just leave that locker, get out of that locker room because that negative energy will consume you and it'll make you hate this business. What we said is a joke. If you have those negative veterans who are just, man, I hate that I'm here. I hate this. Yo, stay home. No one's telling you to be there because this new generation's hungry and they're ready to work. So when you get inside those environments and the people are just walk away from them because they're doing nothing but trying to bring you down because they've done it and they hit their glass ceiling and your glass ceiling isn't even close there yet. So keep grinding.
Good. That was good. I don't like him usually, but that was good. So good. Grace.
Well, we got one champion right here. We got one champion right here, right? Tony.
I am a champion. It is true.
And we have champion right now, right?
Well, listen, greatness, he's greatness.
Greatness, he's greatness.
But I want Richie. I know Richie has a question.
I just got one question for you. Yes, sir. If you had to choose one person, they gave you a spot. They gave you a spot at Mania 40 right here in Philly.
Ooh.
You got to pick one person to face off in Mania, one-on-one. Who would you pick? Who would be your dream opponent at WrestleMania?
Before you answer, I like how Richie brought that to mainstream because so people get a visual. That was good.
Honestly, and this guy is my hero. And God rest his soul. I would definitely choose Eddie Guerrero.
Wow,
Eddie.
Wow. Latino Heat. He said Eddie Guerrero. Guys, if you're new to wrestling, you know who Eddie Guerrero is, look him up. He is one of the greats of all time.
Latino Heat.
That was a great. See, this kid, man, you know, he's elusive. He's quiet. He's like a fart in the wind. You don't see him coming. You know, it's true. No, it's true. It's true because
Don't let it fool you, though.
Exactly, because he got that silent but deadly. That's why I was going with. He's, you know, I'm kind. I feel the heat coming off him right now. Oh my God, speaking of Latino, I feel the heat.
We talked about wanting to wrestle Eddie Guerrero, kind of be a dream opponent. What inspirations do you have about, when you got into the business, who did you really look to and like, you know what, I want to be like that guy. I want to blend in him maybe with a little bit of this. Who'd you want to?
It was definitely a mixture. I wanted to be like, when I first walked in, I wanted to be the next Eddie, but nobody can replace him.
Right.
But then I started being around other people and I started putting their little styles into mine. And it's definitely helped me.
You don't got to be the next Eddie. Be the best you.
Yeah.
Be the best you. Be the best you. And you're gonna go to the roof. You're gonna break this in. Be the best you. Everybody, as us as people always want to be. Let's be the next Oprah, the next Bill Gates. Be the best you.
Yeah.
You could emulate them, but be the best you, and you're gonna go far. Trust me, man. Where you from?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Philly. I swear. One thing about Philly, man, I hate to admit it, man. Philly people, and New York people, we hate each other, man, but we're the same, man. He got swag, man. He's got swag. Don't you feel like he's from? He got the swag.
He also has the gravitas.
The gravitas. That's the word. That's the word for it. Oh wait.
Listen. If you're gonna compare, I don't need the camera. You're gonna compare Philly to New York. Here's one thing and one difference only. There's no Rocky movie that comes out of New York. When you're from Philly and you're from PA, we got grit. We got hard work. We got determination. We got the never quit attitude. And then you mix that with Spanish blood, this kid's going to the top.
I'm not going to disagree and make this a Philly, New York thing. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to make this a Philly, New York thing. I was trying to get the guy. See, this is what Blackwell does. Black belt, black. No,
I interview. That's what I do.
He does a good job, but he's very divisive. He's very divisive. We'll talk.
Definition. Use it in a sentence.
Blackwell is very divisive. Thank you. Anyway, get back to this gentleman.
Who did you beat for your title?
I actually faced Royal Money and Oliver in a 25-man battle royal turned into a triple threat.
Okay. Who are some independent talent in this local scene that you got your eye on? Who's the people you want to square up with?
I want to square up with Just Saying, Daniel Alexander again.
Woo.
I see the Booker over there scratching his chin.
That's why I did it. There's
Bobby
Bookers
Buffet,
here. They want to
Bobby
book these
Buffet got
matches.
my eye. Let's see.
What
I'm on Royal Money 1-on-1.
What about Bobby Buffet?
Oh yeah, I just said Bobby.
You said it?
Whoa! I got Royal Money in my eye.
Street fight. Book it now.
LSG.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people might, and this is a you know, a lot of wrestlers, like we had this last time with Timothy Theory. People think when you're very low key and you're monotone that you're not intense. That's the opposite of this kid. I could tell he's boiling inside. He's got something inside ready to come out. So don't sleep.
There's an impression behind this.
No, I don't want to do it.
Listen, a man does not have to speak loud for him to be heard.
Yeah, that's true.
Jake the Snake never
Jake Snake,
screamed.
that's true, he
But
did.
everybody listened to what he had to say.
Trust him. Yeah, you're right. This guy with the impressions, I like it. Close it. Okay.
What were we gonna say?
I like the independent scene, so that's my question. So
That's his thing.
So I know you work for a promotion. You're holding some titles, but is there any other independent scenes on the wrestling promotions on the scene that you look at and you're like, man, that roster's stacked. I'd love to go in there and square off with some people.
I definitely wish I was on like Pro Wrestling. I was about to say Pro Wrestling R. I am on Pro Wrestling R.
Mm-hmm.
Pro Wrestling Magic.
It's a great promotion.
H2O.
Woo! There's a kid out of there named Rocket. Look out for that kid.
Yeah, he's good.
GCW. They definitely have some good talent.
Jordan Oliver.
MLW.
MLW. Myron Reed.
I want them.
Yeah.
Who you interviewed?
Myron Reed.
See how I did that?
That's good.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm pretty good. That's a lot about it.
Wow. Look, you know, I'm not a big guy with the interviews thing because I want it to be all about me all the time. But that's true. It's how I am, bro. It's me. But this kid really impressed me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he's hungry. You know, and I like that dad's up. Dad, come here real quick. Come here, Dad. Come here. Gotta get Dad on.
Let's go.
This is how you show respect. Let me give him my chair. Come here, Dad. Come have a seat.
Here we go.
Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you, man. Have a seat, man. Yes, sir. So, Dad, real quick, we're gonna do this real quick because I want to make sure you're on here. I'm gonna give you a hug because I'm a hugger. Okay. All right. So, Dad, what kind of son is he, man?
He's a good son. He's a good. Yeah, he listens.
Yeah.
He works hard. He's a good kid. He's always been a good kid. You know, he's not angry, but he's strong and he's fast and he wants to be better all the time. You know.
You know where he gets that from?
I don't know.
Nah, I get it from you.
Was wrestling always a factor in your house? Was it something you guys always watched?
I've been watching wrestling for like ever. It's like the last few years I don't fall out from watching a lot of wrestling like I used to because I work for myself, so I'm always on the grind. But he was watching wrestling since he was a kid. You know what I mean? And we do the wrestling moves. And he jump off the dressers and all. Do the backflips. I slam him up against the bed a couple of times. You know. Yeah. So
don't call Child Protective Services. Yeah. But don't joke. Okay.
WWE says do not try this at home. Well, the reason I asked that question is because when you implement that, anything in life, if you're a musician, if you find what your kid's passionate about and you show that support system and you encourage him to do what he chases his dream, a support system from a parent is bigger than anything in this world that you're going to give him. Money's anything.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're doing that and the fact that he's receptive to it, he's only 20 some years old. He's got gold already.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a title of it.
He's 22. Pay attention.
That's I said 20 some. I said 20 some. But
So
his name's
he-
Roman,
he
by
was
the way.
just- He just recently,
He told me Ramon. Sorry.
he just recently carried 2 belts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just lost one, like a month ago? Yeah. He just lost one a month ago.
No
too.
wrong with that. You get it back.
No,
Make
no,
it
he's
2
gonna
times
get
champ,
it.
that's all.
He's gonna get it back. I look at it like this: a lot of the opponents that they give him are not up to his standards.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Right.
let's go. Let's
And
go.
I say that because I go to all his wrestling events. I see everybody that he wrestles. There's a handful of people that he wrestles that bring the noise, and when they bring the noise, he gets better, right? And then after they give him somebody that's going to bring the noise to him, then they give him somebody else that you can tell that he's got to coach him and be like, listen, do this in the middle of the wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got you.
So he's great at what he does, and he enjoys what he does, and he's good. The better the opponent, the better he is.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
He rises to that. He rises
Yes,
to
sir.
that.
Yeah.
Let me just say this before we close him out. Just so you know, I know he tells you thank you all the time. I know you're proud of him. I want to tell you from us. This is a family show, as you all know. My kids and I run this show, and just so you know, it means a lot to see your dad. Because, you know, moms always get all the credit. Your moms are great. Don't get me wrong, your moms are great. All your moms are great. But listen, but a father with his son, Mikey, Anthony, Bobby, father with a son is a big deal. So I want to tell you from dad to dad,
Yes, sir.
great job.
Thank you.
Let's give it up.
Close him out.
Thank you so much, Rio Roman.
Yes,
There you go.
Yes, Roman. Any last words? Anything you want to say?
February 5th, we are one, divided we fall. Come watch me beat Jermaine for the We Are One Hardcore Championship.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, he just wants to wrestle.
He just
don't,
wants to
he
wrestle.
don't care about talking, yo. Listen, you're gonna get there, bro. I see it. Remember this day, because I'll probably be like another 10 years when you in WWE main event. Let me get that front row seat, bro. This is it's my show, okay? These guys just here, right? I'm saying, give some love, respect. Rio, your show title.
Let's give it up for Rio
Roman, everybody. Rio Roman.
Thank you so much, man. Blackwell's got something.
Yeah, so
Can you get your camera at least, please?
we got. I'll step in camera a second. We got something from the studio audience. As somebody wants something. Somebody has something to say to you. This is the cry moment of the show, by the way. Real quick. So someone in the crowd has something to say to you, and they have actually a gift. So Lavelle, if you wouldn't mind, can you please come up here?
Everybody, Lavelle works for Red Clay Consolidated School District. He's a bus driver out of Red Clay, along with me and Kia. Lorraine's retired from there. We got some great people working. But I'm not done. I know how to do a show. I know how to do my show. Thank you, Miss Kia. I love you. Miss Kia makes Kiki and check on the bus. Not to mention my great friend Brock, who came last minute. We've been friends a long time. Brock, we told you, Brock, thank you for coming, man. Thank you. Brock Mo, can I give you your whole name? Give you government. Brock Mosby in the house, everybody. Brock Mosby in the house. Thank you, Brock. All right, Lavelle, go ahead, make me cry. Let's go. You want to have a seat? Want to sit down? Want to stand?
No, I'm good. I'm good, Mr.
Okay.
Tony. I'm good.
He calls me Mr. Tony. It's so crazy. Mr. Tony.
Hey, I appreciate for what you had done for my family. Okay, and just letting you know.
I've done nothing, bro.
Well, you did something for me and for my children. I'm a single father who's doing everything I can for my boys.
Oh man.
And let my kids know I love them very much. I came here a very long way, helping with their homework, and I said I was going to be here for Tony. I'm a man of my word, so I let him know that. My wife from overseas, she said thank you for what you had done for my children and everything you had done. So she's letting you know, say thank you.
What?
And he has a gift for you.
Wait, before I look at the gift, because I know it's behind me, let me just say this. I did nothing. He wanted to come to a wrestling show. I invited him to a wrestling show. I got him into a show. I do know a few people. I want him to have a good time. I know it's like to be a single dad, and money goes to other things. They love wrestling. It was no big deal to me, but for you to do that to me, I'm not gonna cry. I refuse. But for you to do this for me, man, it means a lot. Let me. I guess. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh wow! Oh man! Lavelle, man, thank you, man.
You guys, sir. No problem.
Thank you, bro. And so the boys are over there doing their thing. Thank you so much. Lavelle, listen, guys. He's one of the best bus drivers. Very professional on the radio. Always, he's too good. He's too clean cut for me, but he's a good dude, man. Lavelle, thank you so much, man. I mean that, bro. I'm gonna kiss your head. Come here. Thank you.
Thanks. The only problem with this gift is unfortunately has my face on it. Well, while Tony's changing, let's bring up our next guest.
Let's bring them up. Not only, well, actually, we got two guests. We got two guests coming in here. We have Monster Factory, a former Monster Factory world champion, Bobby Buffet, and he is actually scheduled to wrestle for Pro Wrestling Arm. We're going to bring them both up, and we're going to talk about January 29th. Bobby, again, it's great seeing you.
It's a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
First off, I don't know if anyone here from the Pennsylvania scene is aware of the Monster Factory, but just to name a few: Bam Bam Bigelow, Preston Vance. We see now Damian Priest. I believe Matt Riddle had some time there. I'm just a Big Show. I'm Steve Matt. Like we could be here all night long naming the people who have came from the Monster Factory. Yeah, so the fact that you come from that school, I already know you're a boss.
I like to stay humble about it, but it's a lot of competition.
Actually, AXW, former Outbreak Wrestling.
Yes,
they ran a show out of the Monster Factory building.
Yeah,
they did a Monster Factory versus Outbreak Wrestling TV match show, and I was very fortunate to be on commentary for that. So I'm very honored and thankful for them that I actually got the chance to work something in that building because of how historic it really is.
Oh yeah, the relationship between Monster Factory and a lot of other companies like AXW. There's a couple of Monster Factory, some of my colleagues that's going to be on AXW this weekend. So I'm excited. I'll be there watching, supporting the guys, and we'll see what happens in the future.
And you got January 29th coming up. Tell us a little bit about who you're wrestling and what we can expect on the 29th.
Oh yeah, it's Beast Mode versus Feast Mode. I'm going one-on-one with the big bad Kaiju O'Shea Edwards. He's a Ring of Honor standout, and he's the man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, I think, they don't know me as well as O'Shea, so they they think he has it in the bag. But I'm ready to prove why. I'm the head of the buffet table.
Head of the buffet table.
Just do my thing.
So for the people here who may not know, or the people watching at home, because we have people who watch all over the world, all over the country.
India.
What exactly is your wrestling style, and what can they expect watching to see you wrestle?
I like to switch it up. A lot of people think because I'm bigger, I do the power thing, and I like to, but I like to catch people off guard. I like to say that I'm very agile for my size. I might bust out a moonsault every once in a while, or I could do monkey flips, all this crazy stuff. Sometimes my body is like, why were you doing this? But what I'm saying, sometimes it's worth it. I'm saying? I like to switch it up.
Keep
people on their toes.
And I feel like as well, because that's going to be a great match on the card. But what else can we expect on this show? Because Pro Wrestling are back again on the 29th for the first time. I want to let you speak, Ron, and kind of tell us about what we can expect on the show.
Before Ron speaks, let me tell you something about Ron real quick, everybody. Ron doesn't know me from a can of paint, right? So Ron basically invited me into his building like he knew me, like he had heard me a little bit, let me in, let me get full reign of his entire building, talk to all the workers, talk to everybody. Didn't know me, but he knows people. So he's very humble. A lot of people here are humble. I'm not one of them. He's very humble man. And I didn't get a chance to tell him because it was so busy that day. I didn't get a chance to say thank you. Thank you so much for opening your door to me. I met Bobby Rasmus and Mia Moore at your show. They were covering your show from the All About Wrestling podcast. Shout out to them.
Amazing job.
When you get a chance, please subscribe to All About Wrestling podcast as well. But Ron, I want to tell you, man, and am I allowed to give you age? Am I allowed?
I'll be 53 in the 21st.
So this guy be 53. The guy was in the ring doing it, and I've also come out of retirement. And no, real talk. And this is the real story. I don't want to go against you. I don't want no smoke. No, but hey, yo, Kia, mind your business. But anyway, like I was saying, is that I was already training. Alpha Junior's retraining me. But when I saw you in the ring, I said to myself, damn, I got to do it now because Ron's in there doing it. He's in there 53 with a much younger opponent. He's younger
than me.
Younger than you, bro. If he ain't 53, he's younger than you. Younger than you. You were hanging with the big boys. You were hanging with the young guys. I watched wrestling my whole life, bro, since I was 8 years old. You were doing your thing. I don't put people over. Let's say I mean it. You inspired me so that when I have my last 2 matches, because my kids have never seen me wrestle, you made me want to do this again. So I appreciate that. So go ahead, bro. Tell me about your promotion, man. So thank you for that, Ron.
Thank you, brother. Pro Wrestling, or short for Project Wrestling Revolution, is something that been a passion project of mine for like the last 11 years. I was working for another company, American Championship Pro Wrestling. Kind of had a falling out. And then I've come up with this concept of putting on wrestling that I want to see, but also giving kids who may not necessarily get the shots, giving them a platform to shine. The underutilized, underseen talent, as they say in hip hop, the unsigned hype. That's what I.
You got a lot of gems in this roster.
Yeah. let me tell you something. My partner Jay Fury, guy who I was, he has a saying: "Styles make fights," and we try to put our very best foot forward. And this upcoming crazy.
Before you jump in, while you're pulling this up, I just want to say I work a lot of promotions from PA to New York to New Jersey, and I think one of the things that just is a clear standout when you look at your card and you look at your posters is the representation.
Absolutely.
Your card represents people of color that a lot of indie promotions don't do. And it's a lot of talent who should get more opportunities that aren't.
Say that.
And I think that is one thing I from looking at your card, when you look at the Gabby Ortiz, when you look at the Demetriuses, when you look at the Devontaes of the world, and you're like, and the king of the buffet table, how do you look at this roster and be like, how are these not the head of your, like, how are they not the head of the wrestling companies? So I think it's really important, and it means nothing coming from me, but being live and seeing for the first time, I don't go to a lot of live wrestling shows when it comes to WWE or AEW, but when Bianca hit the crowd and you see young people of color who are looking at Bianca and they're looking at her like I looked at Savage and Hogan and Shawn, and you realize it's bringing a whole new generation. Absolutely. and it's about representation that's so important in professional wrestling, and you're lighting that torch for in the independent scene.
And there's so many underserved categories: people of color, women,
yes,
LGBTQ. I mean, there's so many underserved categories, and we try to give everyone a home there.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I don't put anybody's business out, but we represent everybody on that spectrum. And
let's clap for that real quick. Yeah. Let's give it up.
Every one of these people that I've had has been absolutely extremely talented. Rio was in our first Lucky 7 match, and that's our signature. We put 7 hungry guys into one match, and the winner of that one match gets to write their own ticket. And Daniel Alexander, he called his shot against the heavyweight champion. He wasn't successful. But this time we had a new kid, Mike Z, stood out, and he won a Lucky 7 this year. And I'm pretty sure he's going to have something to say about that on the 29th and what he's going to do with his shot.
Yeah, Daniel Alexander, real quick. I just recently talked about him on a podcast. If you're not aware of Daniel Alexander, he has puppets.
Yes, he does.
Very, very kid friendly. One of the most athletic, high flying, exciting talents you're going to see anywhere. He showed up at a show because he just rode with somebody, and he goes, "Hey, if you need me, I'm here." And he goes, "I'll do anything you need for today. I know I'm not booked." And he showed up at the show unbooked, drove hours to get there in Pennsylvania. The dude showed up and did any job that was handed to him. You know what his job ended up being by the end of the thing? He was booked on a scrambler, and now he's a mainstay on the roster. Those are the small things that people like Dan Alexander and things people need to do in the independent scene to get those opportunities. So a lot of credit to Dan Alexander. That kid is, like you said, insanely hungry.
And honestly, he was last year he was the 7th entrant into the Lucky Seven, and he got that opportunity because someone else who I wanted to book, I'm not going to name names, they weren't available. And Daniel Alexander wrote his ticket from the Lucky Seven. And he faced both the Rise champion. Our Rise division is insane, incredible. GKM is our Rise champion. And he's literally faced everybody, and he's come out on top. Everybody's faced Andy Brown. He faced Daniel Alexander. Jermaine, he was in a banger with him. I mean, just one of the greatest talents. And he's going one-on-one with his partner, Matt St. Giovanni, the Moonshot. He challenged him. He said, I'll take on anybody. He's taking on Matt St. Giovanni for his Rise Championship on the 29th. Listen, I say this often, and I say, all these matches are good, but that's going to be the one.
Yeah.
That's going to be the one. Well, actually, there's going to be a few ones on this match because this card, top to bottom,
It's stacked.
huge. Not just them two. Main event.
And tell us where this show's actually going to be at as well.
Oh, it's going to be shout out to Skid Row Academy at Super Crazy Entertainment Wrestling Center, 1030 Dulcie Drive 4W in Westville, New Jersey. 2:00 bell time. Tickets are $20, $10 for kids 5 to 12. Tickets are online on the Ticket Leap site. We'll put that information out. Advance tickets. If you buy your tickets in advance, you get entered into a raffle for a shirt.
Okay.
We try to keep our fans coming back, and we have so many repeat customers, and everybody leaves always satisfied. I don't think we've had anybody leave and say they weren't satisfied with it. But
And you're in a hotbed of indie wrestling.
Listen.
I mean, there's not a lot of representation of professional wrestling in the city of Philadelphia, and you cross that bridge and you're right over that little area, man. And you got a lot of banger promotions in that small radius.
And Philly's on the radar too. Coming soon.
And I know promotion that might be running a Philly show soon.
All right, we'll wrap.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
And like you said, Gabby Ortiz. This is a match that I have been wanting to put on for a long time. Gabby Ortiz and Karen Bam Bam. For Gabby Ortiz just won. She's the inaugural Pro Wrestling Our Women's Championship. She just won a championship at Redefinition, and she's facing her sister in arms from the House of McQueen. She's facing Karen Bam Bam for the championship. Like I said, styles make fights. This is going to be incredible, and we have a story that's been brewing between the Black Renaissance, DM Kiddo's group with Devontae and James Gray. Samuel Foss is in that group, but there's going to be an announcement about that. He attacked Casey Lycan from the Throne. So
the Throne's a very impressive tag team. Love them a lot.
Those guys have made their intentions known since they've been here. And he attacked Daniel Alexander. The Throne came to his defense. So it's going to be a 6-man. You don't see those often.
Yeah.
6-man tag team match. Going to be a banger. Like I said, this show top to bottom is incredible. We got a couple debuts. Malik Delvante, he's got that swag. He called it the Debonair era. The Debonair era just debuting in Pro Wrestling R. He's facing the returning Boom Harden. Boom Harden was listen, I don't play. We got Royal Money. He's debuting against Andy Brown, who's been impressive in his first two outings with us. That's going to be something else. And of course,
Boom is part of a pretty solid tag team right now.
Those my nephews.
Oh,
him and Deshaun. Those my nephews.
Deshaun Pratt, I call the ace of any company he walks into. This guy's been around under a mask for longer than most people know he's been wrestling. Been through more trials and tribulations on the independent scene of anybody I know. And he's training people and trying to make everybody around him better. And him and Boom are just match made in heaven.
About 10 years ago, I was leading a group called The Empire, and he was part of my Empire friend. That's been my nephew for 10 years.
Love Deshaun.
And
love him.
Boom is right under that umbrella, brother.
Boom. When I heard that Boom and Deshaun were linking up and he's kind of getting him under that wing, I was like, Boom's gonna be a megastar because if you just rub off Deshaun, you're gonna be that guy's contagiously positive and he's gonna make everybody around him better.
I tell you, everybody that we're putting in, like I said, Miles Montoya is facing up against Mike Z. I mean, this show top to bottom. I can't think of a bad match on this card.
Yeah,
and we're only getting better. And tag team titles are coming soon, so we got stuff happening.
Where can people find you guys on social media and find out this show so they can come out and support?
On Twitter, we are at Pro Wrestling R1. We are Pro Wrestling R at Instagram. We're also on Facebook. There's Pro Wrestling R. Pro Wrestling R at Gmail. Reach out. We're here. We're very responsive. We have our fan page, and we also have
group page
and a group page too.
Now, if someone was out there in the world right now who's a professional wrestler who wants to work for promotion because everything you guys stand for, what's the best way to get in contact, and how do they get on a card?
You can send an email to prowrestlingr2021@gmail.com or to pwrjfury@gmail.com. Jay Fury is the managing partner. I'm the operating partner, and we give just anybody like this guy. This young man came to me. Hey, listen, so you got your show booked. I don't want much, but hey, I like to get a chance. Put him on. Him and the legendary King Kalua.
Yeah.
One of the best matches on our first card, and he's been in our family ever since.
I have one more question for you, sir. Here, what makes Pro Wrestling R unlike any other promotion you work for? What makes you proud to be part of this organization?
One thing I'm very proud of is just the culture in the locker room. It's a bunch of different places who may not necessarily, blend with each other like from our own promotions. But this one promotion who started from the bottom, literally took a chance on all of us, you know what I'm saying? And we just all have that culture to where, you know what I'm saying, we're here for each other. We're going to help each other succeed in the best way possible. And I think that's what makes it stand out. I'm privileged. I'm blessed to be a part of the Pro Wrestling R family.
And that's something that a lot of the fans who don't get to experience on the other side of the curtain is that environment backstage.
Yeah.
When you have that culture backstage behind your curtain where everyone's happy to be there and there's not a click over here and a click over here and everyone has one common goal to make that promotion rise, that's a beautiful thing. So that's good to hear.
And I think we can all agree that this show, it's going to hit different. But what's really going to hit different, too, is when your theme song plays, because that theme song is so catchy. If you guys have not heard it yet, we might have to play this at the end of the show, honestly. It's that good.
I appreciate you.
And I'm sure next time we have a show here, we will try our best to have a buffet table for the king of the buffet.
The buffet. Let's give it up, guys, for Pro Wrestling R and Bobby Buffet.
Thank you.
Look at his watch, by the way. Jesus, I was going blind over here.
He is the man. He is the man. Thank you so much, man. Oh, man. Well, what an event.
What a night.
It has been. I'm currently with, there comes Ramon and Tony. Hey, oh.
Yo, you know what's so crazy is that, look, I love these guys, right? But let's just keep this. Let's call it a spade. Where you going? Where you going, bro? Where you going?
Said he's done.
He's hung.
Yeah. You got. Come on, Tony. Come on.
Eat on camera like we always do. It's our show. Eat here. Let people see. Show them what you got.
Yeah, do actually show
them what you got.
Bertucci's head. Come on now.
Oh.
Okay. That little chicken parm.
All right, listen. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Once Upon a Time in Mexico, but Johnny Depp walks into all these different Italian places, and he's got like a fake arm and a pistol, and he goes, every place I go into, I order the same meal. I'm not actually going to do this, but he orders chicken parmesan at every place he goes, and that's how I've been since I'm a kid. That is my go-to Italian meal. Half Italian, half Irish. I'm a chicken parm guy, so I'm excited to get a chicken parm. The only thing I forgot a slice. Usually every Italian place you got to try a slice of pizza, right? That's like the go-to. Yeah. But I'm gonna step off camera and eat. But I got the rolls and I got the chicken parm. You also had chicken parm, right?
Let me tell you, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm black, and we eat chicken parm there too. Okay, so and we eat our chicken parm because the chicken's so big with a big giant spoon. That's how we eat it. So.
That's because you didn't open your silverware.
Shut your mouth, bro. Delicious. The food's delicious. I know kids like, Dad, cover your mouth. Shut up. The food at Bertucci's is so good. It's not a lie. It's really good.
Well, the food is great, and make sure you look up Bertucci, Springfield, Pennsylvania. Give us that 5-star Google review. Let's get the Google reviews up.
Let's go. 5 stars, Bertucci.
And that goes for everybody in the chat and whether you're in the audience right now. At the end of this show, just look it up, man. It's quick, it's easy, and make sure that you put the Tantalizing Tony Show sent you. Now, we got to take care of some business. Ravishing.
I'm getting paid?
No.
Oh.
You're volunteering.
You thought you're getting paid?
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Yeah, there's no paydays. Yeah, it's not paydays at all. But Ravishing Ricky Ramon, I believe you have a raffle to do, right?
Yeah, I have a raffle. We're raffling off. I couldn't I had to swerve this tonight.
Swerve.
It's a swerve. So we're having a raffle for the scratch logo WWF Big Eagle tonight.
No.
And
Attitude Era,
of course, held by some of the greats. So we're going to be raffling this off tonight. I have another title here.
I've always wanted to do this.
There you go. You're doing it.
I have another title here, which is the AEW.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Is that Sammy?
Oh.
Is that Sammy?
That is?
So I have another title here, and we'll talk about what we're doing with that one after the raffle for this. So Graves, if you don't mind, numbers 1 through 9.
1 through 9. All right,
Yes.
let's put it up on the big screen.
Now we'll know before they will, right?
Yes,
So
we
don't
will.
tell- So we will know before you because there's a delay. So
So we have 9 numbers.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's make sure everybody.
I believe I have everyone here that has a drink purchase. Everybody in the back.
heads on there.
Lavelle's on there. Heads on there. Antonio, Kia, Ron, Realistic and Realistic Senior right over here. Jarrett and Rachel right back there. Wait a minute. Who we got? Who we missing?
Oh, you missed Brock.
Brock.
I love you both. I need that AEW.
So headwinds is for
I have a reason for that.
Kira, no, you're the producer. So
Did we miss anybody's name? Just so we know.
everybody go.
Are you?
You're in the raffle. You're in.
He is.
You're in the
You
vote.
just called his name. Okay.
We're gonna go 10.
Listen, I put you in because I can do that. See? That's why my name's on the marquee. See that? All right.
All right. Are we ready to generate?
Are we ready for the drawing?
It's
ready for the
it's gonna be for this championship first, correct?
That's going, and then we have something special
Yeah,
with this one.
something
All
special
right.
with this one.
All right.
Wait, let's ask. Does anybody have a preference? Like we know what your preference is, right?
He wants to eat
A show of hands.
You rather
Who rather the WWF scratch logo title with a show of hands?
because this one's special. That's one. Okay,
One,
so
two,
say-
okay. 1.5.
Nice.
What about the AEW?
That too.
Wow. We got the box. We got the
All right.
Baco.
Are we ready?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So what this one we'll do. So we got more for AEW than WWF, right? So what do you want to do?
We're doing it.
I'm gonna leave it up to. I know what I'm gonna do. This is somebody needs to get involved here. Big dog. Which one are we raffling off? AEW or this one?
AEW.
So AEW
All right.
it is.
All right.
All right. So the AEW championship is on the line.
So does that mean I get to take this one home?
No, I'm not medically cleared. So
You're not medically cleared?
No, I'm not.
Using my lines. Okay.
Wow. He will be with Darby soon.
No.
There we go. All right. 1 through 10, you got it?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna make sure.
Everybody ready?
I'm gonna make sure it's up on the big screen for everybody.
Up on the
Can we
screen.
get a drum
Let's get
roll,
a drum roll. Let's
please?
get a drum roll. Who is it? What's the number? You started it already?
It's 10.
All right. So the winner.
Is it?
The winner.
Oh,
of-
it's it. Let's wait for it to appear on screen.
Wait.
There it is.
10.
10. Is that Rachel? Am I 9? So the winner of AEW heavyweight title is number 10, Brock
Mosby.
Wow.
Come on up, Brock. Get on camera, man.
Everybody, this is my friend Brock.
This is me handing the title to the new champ.
Wait. Are you surrendering the title?
I am surrendered because I'm due to a ligament damage in the knee. Brock Mosby is the new AEW champion on the 10.
Come here, Brock. So, Brock, hey, give it up for Brock. Stop being sour grapes over there. So let me give you some quiet. Let me give you some backstory. Let me give you some backstory on Brock. So me and Brock work at the same company. We work for Red Clay Consolidated School District, and we met as bus drivers. He's also a bus trainer. He does a lot on the yard. He does the mail. He does everything. The guy never complains. He's a good dude. Like he's not like me. I complain about everything. He never complains. That's true. So me and Brock, about a year ago, we went to Great Adventure, right, Kira? Went to Great Adventure to, what was the name of the show, Kira?
I don't think
Slam Fest, right? Slam Fest at Six Flags. So, I walked around with all my titles. So I just first started my channel, right? So I just started my channel. I had like 18 subscribers. And Brock walked in the heat with me. It was about 95 degrees and carried one of the titles for me, right? You carried one. You did right. He carried all. He carried all the titles. Well, I gave out cards and schmoozed and talked to Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's my first drop on my show. He's the first guy on that you see. And Brock walked around the whole park. We didn't get on the rides. Just to be a good friend. It was hot. I was like, Brock, you good? He's like, Tony, do your thing. So this guy is salt of the earth. I say it about a lot of people because it's true. So I told you about getting you a title, right? I had nothing to do with this. This was not fixed. But no, it wasn't. Yo, we're gonna get Key on in a minute. Key is a hater. Key is a hater. But no, Brock, there's a chant that they say in wrestling, and you know what it is, right? It's "You deserve this. You deserve it. You deserve it." So there you go, Brock. That is.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Really, I'm not really an AEW fan, but but hey, I mean,
there you go.
I was always jealous of all the belts Tony had. So yeah, I was always jealous of all the belts. I'm pretty quick. He's not gonna get far. I can't breathe down. So
I don't want anybody thinks it was fixed because Brock's my friend. We would never do that. It just happened that way. I didn't write anything down. You picked it right. I don't want no smoke. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, number generator.
I love you,
on
Keith.
Google.
So Brock, there you go, bro.
Yeah, well,
I think it's ironic because Brock really he really puts AEW down, but I like that. I like that.
This might be a change in regard to this. Might be a historic day.
Yeah.
But I got an idea about this in a minute. So Brock, anything else to say, bro?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Am I a great friend or what?
Well, no, that won't happen. But you know what? AEW, I don't like the reason it started. I think it started because Tony Khan just didn't like WWE. He was mad. He had money, had a ton of money. And so if he would have just started the promotion naturally, because he just really, they say he liked wrestling. I believe it, but I think he wanted to be Vince McMahon. Really. He wanted to prove he could beat Vince McMahon. So he started the promotion. And a lot of wrestlers there are sour grapes. They're mad for one reason or another. And so it's hard for me to watch it because although I know WWE is not the greatest wrestling promotion on earth, I know that Vince was a horrible promoter. I don't think Vince really cared for wrestling in his later years. So a lot of them were cut unfairly because they didn't have size. He didn't pay attention to talent. He didn't care if you could wrestle. He didn't care if you could fly or how athletic you were. And so a lot of wrestlers got cut unfairly, and they did go to AEW. But in the business, you have to remember when somebody gave you a start, even if you don't end up there, you shouldn't talk bad about it because you never know. So, but a lot of them there, you stick a mic in their face, it's always WWE sucks. WWE sucks.
Yeah,
we saw you on the WWE. We wouldn't have seen you anywhere else. So that's why.
Brock speaks the truth. Let's go, Brock. Brock knows his wrestling. We used to talk all the time before I had the channel. We don't talk anymore because all I do is this freaking show and hang out with these losers. But it is what it is. So Brock, congrats, bro. Thanks, man. Respect, bro.
Congrats, Brock.
A big thank you to Richie because Richie, listen, full disclosure, Richie bought these titles with his own money. So this just came out of Richie's pocket, And shout out to D3 because listen, everybody knows not behind every great man is a great woman. Next to a great man is the woman in front saying, look, you MF, do what I tell you. Right? So here you go. Shout out to D3. All right, so look, we got something special.
So yeah, what are we doing with this championship?
Okay, so we didn't want to do 2 raffles just because we didn't want to because that was my call. Yeah, Rich.
All right, so basically this channel is about family. Everybody here we consider family. Everybody who supports the channel, and it's something special that I want to do as well. Tony and the channel. So there's somebody who did something very nice for the channel. My brother Tony. He's a supporter, great human being, great father, and this title will be handed over tonight in front of everybody live at Bertucci's to the great Lavelle. So Lavelle, come on up, buddy.
Now, I know people saying, man, they work together. But look, you guys can strike a deal. You guys, if you like the AEW, You like the AEW, right? Because you could, huh? What you say? No. That wasn't me, bro. That was him. That was all Richie. Nothing to do with me, bro. I of course I endorse it, but no, bro. Bro. Is he gonna cry? Please say yes. No. Yes, cry.
Let's get a hug. Get a hug.
Look, man, this is the truth. Okay, come here, bro. Don't make me cry. Okay, look. You're a dad, bro. I watch you. I watch you with your kids. That's another story for another time. Hey, eternalizing.
I'm out of here.
Goodbye. So you're a dad. You're a great dad. Sometimes kids can't tell you because they don't know no better. These kids, they're jabronis. Mine and yours, they're all jabronis. Kids are jabronis. They are. They don't know how good they have it. And this is from all the parents. They don't know. And we didn't know how good we had it with our parents either. We didn't. We were dumb. We were stupid. We didn't. Because we all pay bills now, which we didn't have to, right? Bobby, you hear that? Yeah. Yes, adulting does suck. But I've watched you adult your kids. I've only known you a couple years, but I hear things about you. I always got, when I left Red Clay train station going to the school, I still kept my ear to the ground about you. Our boss talks very highly of you. I don't want to mention her because I don't want to get in trouble because she isn't like that. But she talks very highly of you. Everybody in the office talks big of you. Everybody in the yard loves you. You're always ready to help. And more important than anything, you love your family. And, like this gentleman, Realistic Senior loves his son. And you love your kids, man. And that's all that matters to me, man. If I only get not another subscriber, it doesn't matter to me because this night was great. It was great.
Yes, it was.
And you deserve that, bro. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You can hug me off camera later because I don't want to cry, man. So you deserve it. Get out. You are now. Wait, here's the what? Okay, let me just say. Uh-oh.
11 and 7.
11 and 7. Come here. Get up here. Everybody say, what does everybody want? Get around, come here. What does everybody want? Head. This is head, everybody. This is head.
You'll take that for the family also. Since he got the AEW belt, he should get something for AEW or nothing.
Wow. Yeah. Awesome. We bring people together on the Tantalizing Tony, Anthony Grace Pod, Blackwell, Ricky Ramone, my God.
But I do have a few words to
say. Say it.
I got to do a few words.
Right. Speech.
I am a big WWE fan. I am. I've been watching WWE ever since 9 years old when The Undertaker arrived in 1990. So that I've been watching him and all his performance for all the wrestlers. Even new wrestlers are coming in this year. You're putting your bodies on the line. You're taking your time away for your family because these people are out on the road every day. And they got to take care of their loved ones.
Yeah.
I know how that feels. That's why I'm thinking of my wife right now while she's overseas.
Yo, stand up for that. Yo, stand up for that. That is
awesome. Let her know that I love her very much. She knows I'm doing a good job, and she knows she's missing her kids. It's been 5 years that she had not seen her kids.
My God.
5 years. And then I handled this on my own. I said I got to do what I have to do. What's best for business.
Wow.
Yes. Came as I stepped down as a truck driver so I could be more time for my kids. I don't want nobody to raise my kids without no parents. So I did what I had to do. And step down as a truck driver and work at the same school district with my kids so I could be with them, spend time with them, and show them that I love them very much.
Let's give it up. Man.
That's all I got to say.
Hold on 1 second. I know they talk about get the mic here. I know we talk about Roman Reigns getting acknowledged, but I need everybody to throw the ones up in here for Lavelle. We acknowledge you,
throw them up.
Lavelle.
Yes.
Thank you, Lavelle.
Yes. Respect. to everybody in the chat, you just witnessed something great. And so I would not reply to everything because we're just trying to do the show here.
Yeah.
Black, get back here. Thank you, my friend.
You got it.
How much time we got?
I think we're about to.
What
Yeah, 9:15. Yeah.
Kids, come on.
Food coma.
All right, so look, we're about to close the show out, right? And I just want to thank some people. First of all,
you're welcome.
Mike, get in here, please.
Elias is here.
This is Elias and Ezekiel's younger brother. This is Eli. So
Real quick, I've been training this guy for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
He looked like Graves 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Wow.
All that BJ's.
We went somewhere else for those. We went somewhere else. I know people.
Show just went X. Look, this is Mike. This is Mike Marino,
the best of everybody.
This is Mike Marino, the general manager of Bertucci's. Listen, everybody, I'm looking to the camera when I say this. Bertucci's. I'm looking. I got this one. This one I got. Bertucci's, Springfield, PA, 965 Baltimore Pike. Google it. Give him a 5-star rating. This would not happen without this guy.
Can I jump in?
Yeah.
How was your server, Allie?
Allie was the best.
Allie. Please give me all your money. Thank you.
I was married twice. No, thank you. Anyway. No, Allie, great job.
You want a sticker?
Don't take that sticker, please don't. It's it.
My name is Anthony Blackwell Jr. and the best way to remember.
Read it out loud. Read it out loud. Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
I heart a BJ.
Oh! Yes. So, Mike, I want to say thank you from everybody here for opening the door to us. Thank you. So, look, we promised this. We promised back in, when was our first show? November?
November, yeah.
November, we only had 2 people, right? 2, right? And then December, we had, the first show, we had nobody. It was just him.
Yeah. October, then November.
Right.
Then we
took a month off. Then our second show, we had 3 people, right? We promised to sell the building out, and we did. Every seat was taken tonight. We sold out the building. So next time, we're going to need that room down there. So book it. Let's book it. So shout out to Mike Marino, guys. Get to Bertucci's. The food was great. Hey, can you pass me yeah, I got it. Yeah, look at this.
We didn't even show it on the camera.
Look
Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Look, come on, guys.
The closer we get to the bar, the better for me.
Yes. Thank you so much. That was awesome. I'm going to take that home with me. Thank you. So, Mike, thank you so much. And we'll be back, right?
Real quick. How was everybody's food experience? Everybody enjoy their food?
Yeah. How was your food? How was your food? How was your food?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Say it was 5 stars.
5 stars on Google.
5.
Here's the here's the deal. When it comes, you could be a wrestling promoter, you could be a wrestler yourself, you could be a content creator, you could be a small business. At the end of the day, the people's voice is what matters. And the people's voice, it doesn't cost you anything to like a page, to subscribe, to leave a comment of positivity. It costs nothing, but it helps us get more exposure on the things that we're trying to do and chase our dreams and make money. Literally, you can subscribe to a YouTube channel and it can become monetized tomorrow, and then they make money. Same thing with a professional wrestler. They put their clips on a YouTube page. You subscribe. It gets a lot of views. They get money in their pocket to get to the next show. So support your small business. Support your small content creators. Support independent anything. That's the best thing you can do. Independent anything. Find the craft breweries in your towns. Find the small restaurants, independent wrestling companies, independent artists, musicians. They're everywhere. They're the lifeblood of our country, and they're the ones that when they get big, we're the ones. Everybody jumps on when they're popular. Get on it now. Get on it now. You've seen 2 great talents. You've seen 2 great promotions. Let's support them. You've seen a great restaurant. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, I'll let you say this before we close everything out. Let me say this. I don't like to give this guy credit, but he's awesome. He's freaking good. He's dare I say, tantalizing. Yes.
He's got the gravitas.
He's got the gravitas. Yes. All right. So I want to go. You do it, and I'll close this.
Okay.
You go.
I just want to say thank you to everybody. Obviously, we did. No, thank you. We kind of just started this as a project, kind of seeing what we would do with an event like this. And for our third show, I'd say we did pretty damn good. And I thank everybody that showed up and everybody that helped sponsor this show and really help advertise it, because this honestly was something that me and Tony just started doing, and now it's going to take off. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that showed up here today. It means a lot from everybody.
Yes. Thank you to American Excellence Wrestling. Thank you to Pro Wrestling R. All their information will be in the description. Kira will do it herself. Guys, I cannot emphasize this enough.
Come out Saturday, the Hamburg Fieldhouse, a couple days away.
January 7th, I will be there. Blackwood will be there. It's where Snooker got busted over the head with the coconut. Kira will put the link in the description.
Probably where Doctor got caught with a lot of his candies.
Right, yeah.
That's probably the meeting point.
don't break down the fourth wall. No. Kira is the best kid on earth when it comes to a lot of things. Producing this show is great. Kira, I couldn't do it without you. She is not on-air talent, and she does on-air stuff every night. She takes away from her college to do this. She's in college. She goes to Temple University and still edits my...
Congratulations on not getting kidnapped.
Yes, congratulations on not getting kidnapped. Oh, excuse me? She eats every night. She eats every day. Moving on.
Pro wrestling. She got a hot dog before we got here.
Without this kid, there would be no Tantalizing Tony show. To Big Bucks Bobby, I know he gets on my nerves. My God, he gets on my nerves. But the thing about Big Bucks Bobby is this, guys. He is the sweetest kid. He's still a kid to me. He's 20. The sweetest. He's a kid to me. He's the sweetest kid you ever want to meet. He's sometimes he moves too slow and sometimes but he's a boy. But this kid, he inspires me to do better. I'm not just saying that for camera. I'm hard on him because I know what it's like, keep it real, to be a black man in America. And I made bad choices in my life. I didn't have a dad. My dad was a piece of trash. I refuse to have you grow up without me. If I got to hop on one leg to make sure you're okay, I'm going to do it because I love you, my son. I know I'm tough on you. I know I curse you out and I call you names, but I love you.
Yo, who's walking the dogs right now?
Huh?
Who's walking the dogs right now?
They're running the streets. To Ravage Richie Ramon, this kid, I see he's a kid too because he's younger than me. He joined my show as a viewer, as a guest. I told him I was going to be at Long Island at a show for New York Championship Wrestling. He showed up. Him and his lady showed up. We've been brothers ever since. He calls me every day, checks on me, makes sure I'm okay. I'm not as good a friend as he is. Sometimes I'm calling back because I'm got my own crap going on. But Richie, we have our moments sometimes, and you do piss me off because you got that anger thing. But I'm so proud of you because, no, I'm telling you the truth, bro. Everybody knows your story. I'm allowed to say it, right? Richie was locked up for 7 years on some BS. True story. And he's done everything to do the right thing, to be people. We make a little mistake and it follows you your whole life. This freaking guy is making sure he turns that mistake into a positive. He lost his daughter. His daughter died this past year. Gianna passed away. He went through a lot. And I love this kid. Because he come through it. And that I'll cry for because these are not tears of sadness, these are tears of joy because he deserves the gravitas. You deserve the gravitas. To this son of a bitch right here, we get into it all the time, right? The guy is bullheaded, he won't listen to nothing. But one thing you did listen to, right? Was to worry about yourself and do you. Yo, you're doing great. I attach myself to these people because I know they're going to make it as well as I am. So if my shit falls down, I can hang with them and still get paid, okay? I'm not stupid. You're a great commentator. You're a great announcer. You're great on-air talent. And anybody that doesn't hire this guy and pay this guy is stupid. This guy is just as...
I'll pay. You can pay me in beer.
This guy, let me do this. Yes. This guy is just as good as Kevin Kelly. He's just as good. He's just as good as Michael Cole. He's just as good as all. No, Michael Cole's good. Let's not diss him. Now he's good. Leave him alone. Listen, whatever. But Michael Cole's getting paid, so we want to be that level. Yeah. He's that good. He's that good. I wouldn't just say that. And this kid right here, I met him at a wrestling show, MLW. Yeah. He's just a kid. He's a kid. He's a kid. He could be he's younger than my son. Well, he just turned 20, right?
Just turned 20.
Just turned 20, so the same age.
We helped your credit score. We came on the show. Credit score went through the roof.
Yo, my credit score's up now. I know. I'm not. You got to hang with the white folks to get your credit score up. Okay.
So
I'm no dummy.
Someone's got to talk to the cops. You know what I mean?
This kid, and I call him a kid, he was very low key. I won't say he wasn't confident, but he didn't come out of his shell until I told him, yo, you have something. Bro, I was sitting over there. D3 said, this kid's got it. The way he holds the mic, the way he engages. You got it, bro.
Thank you.
Do not stop. You got it. And let's talk about me. Listen.
Roll the credits, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Stay tantalized.
I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Look, I know I'm a lot. Everybody in my family, my circle, I'm a lot to deal with. But the reason why I'm this way is because, and this is going to happen because, my whole life I failed. And I'm not feeling at this. This right here is my dream. And if it takes me 10 more years to get to 10,000, 30,000, 100,000, a million, you guys are going to see me on these shows like Van Vliet, Corey Graves, Pat McAfee, all these podcasts you see, Taylor Lies and Toys' name's going to be up there. I may even get my WrestleMania moment one day because I believe it. So stick with me, everybody. This means a lot to me. All you guys, if I never see you again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for just supporting this channel and supporting my family, my extended family. I love all you guys. Thank you so much. And to everybody in the chat, who's in the chat, they're in the chat for sometimes an hour before the show starts. Mick Thompson, I gotta say it to him. He's a pain in the butt. But
You sure you're not Italian? I'm like ducking and dodging punches over here.
Everybody in the chat, Lorraine, everybody, Steven Chambers. I can't mention everybody.
Jakey Bakey, everybody.
Boom, boom, baby. The first lady, Jenny B. Wish you were here. Everybody, Trevina, thank you. Mikey, I love you. I love you. Jasmine, Anthony, all my children. Yes, that was a soap opera. I love you guys. Thank you all so much. Take us out of here, man, if I drown myself in my tears.
I would take us out.
Hold on, there's only one person that can do it. Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
I love holding a mic. Okay, guys, thank y'all for watching and thank you all for coming. This was a fun time. Thank you.
Every time he cries on camera, Kira pats him on the head.
Yeah.
One second.
Oh, God.
I just want to say something. Yes, I was in prison for 7 years. Yes, my daughter passed away due to cancer in March of last year. So we're coming up on a year of her passing away. When you come home from a situation like that, and this is real quick, not to get all emotional, but when you come home from a situation like that, a lot of people, even when you're in that situation, a lot of people forget who you are, forget you even existed. Your friends are really not your friends. I'm speaking from experience. I came home. I met this fine gentleman, tantalizing Tony Levin. I'm going to say it. You're a great human being, bro. You really have been by my side. You stuck by me, my wrongs and my rights. You've always been there by my side and giving me that tough love that I didn't have because I didn't have my father in my life either, bro. So I look at you as more of my, kind of like the pops I didn't have, but you are also my brother. And I love you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for everything and just you being in my life, bro. And I wanted to tell you that in front of everybody because it's the truth. You are tantalizing and you will hit more than 10,000 because you are the man. All right. I love you. And that's all I got to say. Bring it in. Everybody, come on, man. Everybody bring it in. Let's bring it in here. Let's finish the show.
Take us out, Kira.
Now we're sitting down.
Get close.
Sorry.
By the end of the night.
Well, as you guys can see, this night means a lot to us. So thank y'all for coming out to Bertucci's. And we will be back again. So hope you guys come back again. And it'll be bigger and better than ever. But thank you guys at home for watching as well. And thank you guys for sticking around with us and all the new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing and all that good stuff. We're doing snaps right now.
We're the jazz club. We're getting super snaps.
With that being said, make sure you guys hug your families, kiss your families, tell me you love them, pray to God every day because you're not promised tomorrow. And as always, do we all do best, and that's
stay tantalizing.
I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Won't stop till I wear the crown.